Hey y'all, it's Jen, obviously, and I am going to do this vlog tonight on the Everywhere Girl. So, I have a lot of new friends in my life from school and from hooping, and they don't really know about the Everywhere Girl story, like some of my, older friends do, and they've been kind of asking me a lot about it because a lot of people are kind of confused of what the blog is and like who this sort of alter ego is, and it's just not one of those stories that I go around like telling people because it's, for one thing, it's really long and it's really weird and I don't really know what to think about it. But okay, so here's the story. Back in 1996, I was living in Portland, where I'm from, and I had just graduated from the Portland Actors Conservatory, a really cool 2-year acting program, and I got my first agent. About a month later, I got my first job, which was this modeling gig, and it was a stock photo shoot, which was basically at the time, they just would do these CD-ROMs for companies for print advertising or for stuff on the internet, and which, the internet was still kind of new then, and it was that kind of stuff, and it was just stock photo shoots, which you probably know what stock photos are. You kind of see them around. They're just kind of these basic things for cheap way for people to use photos for advertising. Okay, so the photo shoot was at Reed College, and I was supposed to be a college girl, which was good. I was 20 at the time, and the first day was at Reed College, and the second day was actually in Northeast Portland over on Broadway. We shot in and on a Mustang convertible, a red one, which was really cool. It was really fun. And yeah, so we did this photo shoot. It was really fun. I was with a bunch of models who were kind of annoying, but the clothing that you see in the shoot in all the pictures that you see is basically everything is mine except for the famous blue hat. That actually was the makeup artist that she had like randomly in her car. She all of a sudden was like, "This is the most perfect thing ever," so she put it on, and that's how that happened. But yeah, that was pretty much kind of how I dressed. Even the backpack that you see is like my green hemp backpack with like a huge patch that I never got around to sewing on, that I just like safety pinned on because I was like such a hippie. Well, let's be honest, I'm still a hippie. But anyway, I was really like crazy hippie then. Okay, so did the photo shoot, no big deal. Got paid pretty well for it. It's royalty free, but got paid for the actual time that I did it really well, from what I hear. Well, really well. I don't really know how that worked out. So, and then cut to like a year later, I'm in beauty school. I remember I was sitting in the break room on break, and I'm like I think if my friend was flipping through a magazine, and she showed me like, "Is this you? What is this?" or whatever. And it was this like just black and white little tiny ad that was for like a chat line, not that kind of chat line, but like a, do you need a friend? Do you need advice, sort of thing. And I think it was the picture where I had like the pencil in my mouth, where I'm like, thinking, I don't know what that picture is, but you know what I'm talking about, maybe. So anyway, it was that picture, and I was like, what? That's so crazy. Like, here's my picture, I guess this is what happens. And basically over the next several years, I just would see my own picture places. I would have friends, probably on a monthly basis, I would say, maybe not quite monthly in the beginning, but I would have friends be like, "I really feel like I saw you in this, but that's weird, right?" And I'm like, "Well, no, was I wearing a blue hat, or was I wearing overalls or whatever?" Because I had all these kind of like pictures that I started seeing that were sort of the same ones over and over again, or the shell necklace, like the infamous shell necklace, or the famous shell necklace, sorry. And basically, so yeah, that was, it just was really weird. Like, I'd have people, I actually had somebody tell me they saw me on a billboard, but I think that it probably wasn't me, because I really don't think my ads ever made it onto a billboard, but who knows? It was like in Idaho or something. So the pictures, they just kept happening. I walked into a Car Toys once, which is like a place in Portland where you get car stereos and car alarms and stuff like that. It was right before I moved to LA, and I was trying to go get a car stereo, and I walked in, and literally on the, like, huge on the wall at the counter, I go up, and it's like on the wall is this ginormous picture of me it was like the Mustang convertible shot where I'm like on the car, and I'm like, whoa, party. No, everything's like free and happy, and I have the really weird beanie hat on and those glasses and the like green sweater. My Nirvana, it was my Kurt Cobain sweater that I got at Goodwill. And okay, I totally got distracted by that text message. Sorry. So anyway, I saw my own face, that big picture, and the counter guy was like, saw me reacting to it, and he was like, what the, he kind of started realizing, and he realized it was me, and it was just this really funny thing, and I ended up getting like free stereo out of it, or maybe, I think it was really cheap, I can't remember what the deal was, but I got like something out of it. It was really funny. And like one time my mom went into Fred Meyer, which, oh God, I miss Fred Meyer. You Oregon people know. You have no idea how much I miss Fred Meyer. Like, you're lucky, you Oregon people. You California people, you don't know what Fred Meyer is, you're missing out. So my mom went into Fred Meyer one time and saw like a display of those three-ring notebooks that, have the clear plastic cover that you can put like a picture, pictures in. And so they had the like demo picture was me, and it was like, 50 of them. My mom's like, oh my God, this is so crazy. So just these things happened over the years. So then in 2005, and that just became like part of my life, by the way. Okay. So then in 2005, my friend was reading this website that he reads all the time, this kind of tech website called theinquirer.net, not the Enquirer, but the Inquirer, and it's based in London. And he was reading the site, and he saw like some article. It was like, oh, something about, the Everywhere Girl strikes again, or I don't know, something. And he clicks on it, and it's me. It's this story about this girl who keeps showing up in these ads, these stock photos that keep showing up, like this other person, me actually, but Dell and Gateway ads at the same time, and just all this stuff. And these people had been following these photos for 2 years or something, and have been kind of trying to figure out who I was, and thought it was really crazy and whatever. And he's like, this is you, and it's so crazy. So I ended up contacting them and letting them know, like, this is me, and trying to set up something to go to London, and it just never worked out. And I tried a lot of different things with it. I was living in LA at the time and really pursuing my acting, so I kind of thought, oh, this is my in. But it just, nothing ever worked out. It just it was hard to get PR reps to pick it up. It was just this kind of like a weird thing, and I honestly didn't pursue it that much because I was sort of already getting burnt out on my acting. So anyway, I kind of moved on from that. And then I started a blog, just to kind of do something with it when I was trying to. And then I sort of just let it go and didn't really do much with it. So finally, this last spring, my mom started thinking about, she's a writer, and she started thinking about doing the, like linking the picture, sort of weaving the pictures that I've been in and all the sightings that I've been in, and kind of weaving them into a story of the Everywhere Girl, and sort of making her this character, because we always sort of think of her as this other person. Like, it's not really me. Like, in the family, we're like, oh, how's the Everywhere Girl? Because it's just so surreal and weird. And so it's really cool. She's making them. I'm posting the blogs, but my mom is writing them. And I know some people have been confused by that, but so she's writing them, and I don't even really know what's happening with it. Like, I see them as I post them, and it's really exciting, and it's really fun for her, and it's very cool. And soon, as you saw on the recent post, I have these books. Okay, I don't even know how to replicate that look. These funny books that I'm on the cover of, I have a bunch of them, and I'm gonna autograph them, I don't know why, and sell them on eBay for funsies. There's my picture in there too. I'll probably sign something on this page. I love you, love the Everywhere Girl, or I don't know, something like that. This book is literally the most funniest, best thing I've ever been on, because if you know me at all, like, this is just kind of not me. So it's funny. Anyway, but it's actually an interesting book, to be honest. So yeah, I'll be selling those soon. Look out for that. And yeah, that's the story of the Everywhere Girl. I hope that made sense at all. And I know it was really long, and I apologize. But that's it. That's the weird, random thing about me. And then I'm getting another text message to totally throw me off. So, okay, on that note, I'm going to leave. Have a good night, and take care. Bye.